The sun blazed, casting its golden rays across the ancient land of Greece. The sky was a canvas of brilliant hues, heralding the return of a legend. Apollon, the golden god, returned to Greece. His presence was a beacon of hope and power, a symbol of divine strength. He had been away, far away, traversing the cosmos and exploring realms unknown to mortals. Now he was back, and his return was nothing short of spectacular. His golden chariot, pulled by fiery steeds, raced across the sky. The horses, with manes of fire, galloped with unmatched speed, leaving trails of light in their wake. Apollon stood tall, his figure radiating an aura of majesty and power. The very air around him seemed to hum with energy. He held his silver bow, a weapon of unparalleled craftsmanship, forged by the gods themselves. It gleamed in the sunlight, a testament to his prowess. His eyes, bright as the sun, scanned the land below. They missed nothing, taking in every detail, every movement, every shadow. He was a god. He was home. The land of Greece, with its rolling hills and ancient temples, welcomed him back with open arms. Apollon landed his chariot on a mountaintop, the highest peak in the region. From here, he could see everything, and he felt the pulse of the earth beneath him. He felt the earth tremble beneath his feet. Something was wrong. The ground, usually so solid and reassuring, seemed to shiver with unease. A darkness, ancient and evil, clung to the land. Apollon frowned, his expression darkening as he sensed the malevolent force. He would find the source of this darkness. He would destroy it. With unwavering determination, Apollon vowed to cleanse his beloved Greece of this ancient evil, no matter the cost. Deep within the earth, Gaia, the Earth Mother, trembled. She had made a mistake. Long ago, she had given birth to Python. Python was not a creature of beauty. It was a monstrous serpent, scales the color of night, eyes burning like hot coals. Gaia had hoped Python would protect her. Instead, Python had become a terror. Gaia watched Python grow stronger. It devoured everything in its path. Fear filled Gaia's heart. She had created a monster she could not control. She needed help. But who could stop Python? Who would dare? The air hung heavy and silent in the valley. This was Delphes, once a place of peace and beauty. Now it was Python's domain. Trees lay broken, crushed by the serpent's massive coils. The air reeked of decay. This place, once sacred, was now poisoned with fear. The people whispered of Python. They spoke of its eyes, burning in the darkness. They spoke of its hunger, never satisfied. They spoke in hushed tones, afraid to even utter its name. Fear, like a disease, spread through the land. Apollon stood at the edge of the valley. He saw the devastation. He felt the fear. His anger grew.
"Python," he roared, his voice echoing through the silent valley.
The earth trembled. From the depths of a cave, a low hiss answered. Python emerged, its scales glinting in the sunlight.
"You dare to enter my domain, little god," it hissed. Its voice was like stones grinding together.
Apollon met its gaze.
"I am Apollon," he said, "and I bring light to this darkness."
The battle was about to begin. Section 5, Arrows of Divine Wrath. Python lunged. It was a blur of scales and fangs. Apollon moved with the speed of a sunbeam. He dodged the serpent's attack. He fitted an arrow to his bow. The arrow glowed with a light as bright as the sun. Apollon let the arrow fly. It struck Python, burying itself deep in the creature's side. Python roared in pain. The earth shook, but Apollon was not finished. He fired another arrow and another and another. Each arrow found its mark, piercing Python's thick hide. Section 6, A God's Fury Unleashed. Python thrashed and writhed, its massive body crushing trees and splitting rocks. But Apollon was relentless. He moved like a dancer, graceful and deadly. His arrows rained down on Python, each one imbued with the power of the sun. The air crackled with energy. The stench of burning flesh filled the air. Python, weakened and wounded, tried to flee. It slithered towards its cave, desperate to escape the god's wrath. But Apollon would not let it escape. Section 7, Triumph of Light over Darkness. In the annals of Greek mythology, This tale stands as a testament to the eternal struggle between good and evil, light and darkness.
Apollon stood over the fallen Python, his golden aura shimmering in the sunlight. The battle had been fierce, but the god of light had emerged victorious. The serpent lay still, its eyes extinguished, its scales dull and lifeless. The valley was silent, as if holding its breath, absorbing the magnitude of what had just transpired. The air, no longer heavy with fear, felt clean and fresh. It was as if the very atmosphere had been purified by Apollon's triumph. Light, like a blessing, filled the space where darkness had reigned for so long. The shadows that once loomed large had been banished, replaced by a radiant glow.
Apollon raised his arms to the sky, a gesture of gratitude and victory. His face, serene and powerful, reflected the dawn of a new era.
The darkness is vanquished. The proclamation echoed through the valley, a declaration of hope and renewal.
His voice, strong and clear, echoed through the valley. From the heavens, a chorus of voices answered. The gods rejoiced, their celestial harmonies filling the air with a sense of divine celebration. The earth itself seemed to sigh in relief. The trees swayed gently, the flowers bloomed brighter, and the rivers flowed with renewed vigor. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated peace. Section 8. The Sacred Springs Cleansing Waters.
A spring, long dormant, erupted from the ground where Python had died. Its waters, crystal clear, flowed through the valley, washing away the remnants of Python's reign. The trees, once barren and broken, sprouted new leaves. Flowers, long gone, pushed through the newly fertile earth.
Apollon knelt by the spring and cupped his hands, drinking deeply. The water, cool and refreshing, tasted of life and hope. This was no ordinary spring. It was a symbol of rebirth, a testament to the victory of light over darkness. Section 9. The Oracle of Delphi.
Apollon built a temple at the site of the spring. It was a temple of light and knowledge, a place where mortals could come to seek guidance from the gods. He named it Delphi, in honor of the serpent he had slain.
And at the heart of the temple, over the sacred spring, Apollon established the Oracle of Delphi. Through the oracle, he would speak to his people, guiding them, warning them, sharing with them the wisdom of the gods. Section 10. The prophecies unfold. In the heart of ancient Greece, where the sacred chasm lay, the Oracle of Delphi sat upon her tripod, a conduit between the divine and the mortal realms. The Oracle of Delphi became the most famous in the world. People traveled from far and wide to hear her pronouncements. Kings and queens, heroes and warriors, all sought her wisdom. They came with questions that weighed heavily on their hearts, seeking guidance for their kingdoms, their battles, and their personal destinies. The oracle's words were cryptic, shrouded in mystery, but they were always true. Her prophecies were not straightforward. They required interpretation and deep understanding. The ambiguity of her words added to the mystique, making her pronouncements both revered and feared. The tale of Apollon's victory over Python and the establishment of the Delphic oracle became legend. It was a story whispered on the wind, a tale told and retold through generations. Apollon, the god of prophecy, music, and healing, had slain the monstrous Python, claiming the sacred site for his own. This victory marked the birth of the oracle, a beacon of divine insight. But the story is not over. The prophecies of the oracle have yet to unfold. The fate of gods and mortals still hangs in the balance. Each prophecy she uttered was a thread in the vast tapestry of fate, weaving together the destinies of all who sought her counsel. The future remained uncertain, a mystery waiting to be revealed. Kauchuyen se duok tieptuk o kak video sao, moikak ban don gem. The ancient ruins stand as silent witnesses to the past, their stones echoing with the whispers of long-forgotten prophecies. What secrets do they hold? What revelations await? Stay tuned for the next chapter in this epic saga.